Friedrich Nietzsche was a German philosopher born in 1844, who is often remembered for his bold ideas and unique approach to understanding human existence. He challenged traditional beliefs and sought to explore the depths of human potential. Nietzsche's philosophy emphasized the importance of individualism, creativity, and the will to power, ideas that encouraged people to carve their own paths rather than following societal norms. One of his most famous concepts is the idea of the Übermensch, or Overman, representing an individual who transcends conventional morality to create their own values. This idea resonates deeply in today's world, where many feel constrained by societal expectations. Nietzsche's critique of religion and morality pushed people to question their beliefs and seek deeper truths about themselves and the world around them. His writings, such as Thus Spoke Zarathustra and Beyond Good and Evil, continue to provoke thought and inspire new generations of thinkers. Even 150 years later, his insights into human behavior and society remain incredibly relevant as we navigate a complex modern landscape filled with distractions and pressures. In a time when many feel trapped in routines or societal demands, Nietzsche's call for self-exploration and individuality serves as a powerful reminder. By understanding his thoughts on freedom and personal growth, we can better recognize the modern forms of slavery he warned about, slavery that ensnares the mind as much as it does the body. Modern slavery encompasses a wide range of exploitative practices that can happen in plain sight, often hidden beneath the surface of everyday life. While many think of slavery as a historical issue involving forced labor or human trafficking, today's forms can be both physical and psychological. Physical modern slavery includes forced labor, where individuals are coerced into work through violence, threats, or deception. This can occur in various industries, including agriculture, construction, and even domestic work, where victims are trapped with little hope of escape. They often face harsh conditions and receive minimal to no pay, making their situation desperate and difficult to comprehend. In contrast, psychological forms of modern enslavement involve emotional manipulation and social pressures that can bind individuals without any chains. People may feel enslaved by societal expectations or consumer culture, believing that their value is tied to material possessions or social status. The constant chase for approval and success can lead to anxiety and dissatisfaction, creating a cycle where self-worth becomes dependent on external validation. Additionally, digital technology has introduced new layers of modern slavery. With the rise of social media and constant connectivity, individuals may feel imprisoned by the need to keep up with societal trends or opinions. This psychological enslavement deprives people of genuine freedom and self-expression. Understanding these varied forms of modern slavery highlights the urgency for awareness and action against both physical and mental products of oppression in our world today. Friedrich Nietzsche warned about the dangers of conformity and the loss of individuality, concepts that resonate deeply with the idea of modern slavery. One of his notable quotes, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how," emphasizes the importance of having personal purpose and meaning. Without this sense of direction, individuals may succumb to external pressures and societal norms that dictate their choices, effectively trapping them in a life that lacks true freedom. Nietzsche's disdain for mediocrity is also relevant when discussing modern enslavement. He introduced the concept of the herd mentality, where individuals blindly follow the majority rather than pursuing their own desires and aspirations. This blind conformity can lead to a life governed by fear and societal expectations, stripping away personal agency and creativity. Moreover, his idea of the will to power encourages individuals to assert themselves and shape their destinies. In today's context, people often feel powerless amidst constant comparisons and pressures from social media, which can become an invisible cage that limits self-expression. Nietzsche would likely argue that embracing one's will to power is essential for breaking free from these chains. Ultimately, Nietzsche's warnings about the dangers of losing oneself in societal norms serve as a crucial reminder today. By recognizing these patterns, individuals can strive to reclaim their freedom, challenge oppressive forces, and foster their unique identities in a world that often seeks to confine them. In Nietzsche's philosophy, the concept of the last man represents a critical warning about complacency and mediocrity in society. The last man is an individual who prioritizes comfort and security above all else, seeking pleasure and avoiding challenges. Rather than striving for greatness or meaning, this person embodies a timid existence, settling for a life devoid of ambition or purpose. Nietzsche presents this figure as a stark contrast to the Übermensch, or overman, who boldly creates their own values and lives a life full of passion and purpose. In today's context, the idea of the last man is strikingly relevant. Many people prioritize convenience and safety in their daily lives, often shying away from risks that could lead to personal growth. With societal pressures and constant comparisons on social media, individuals may choose to conform rather than pursue their dreams or challenge the status quo. This desire for comfort can lead to a loss of individuality and creativity, making them mere participants in a life shaped by others. Moreover, the last man finds solace in distractions that numb the mind, be it through binge-watching series, scrolling through social media feeds, or consuming endless entertainment. These activities may provide temporary relief but ultimately contribute to a deeper sense of dissatisfaction and enslavement. Recognizing and understanding the traits of the last man can encourage individuals to break free from complacency. By embracing challenges and seeking deeper meanings, they can avoid becoming trapped in a life that lacks true fulfillment. In contemporary society, consumerism acts as a powerful form of enslavement that traps individuals in a relentless cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. The constant barrage of advertisements and social media influences fosters an environment where happiness is often equated with the acquisition of goods. People find themselves yearning for the latest gadgets, fashionable clothes, or trendy experiences, believing that these possessions will fulfill their desires or elevate their status. However, this pursuit often leads to fleeting satisfaction rather than lasting fulfillment. As Nietzsche warned, such dependence on external validations can erode one's individuality and self-worth. Instead of exploring personal values or passions, individuals may become mere cogs in a machine driven by consumption and societal expectations. This aligns with Nietzsche's critique of the herd mentality, where people lose their identities by conforming to what they believe is desirable. Moreover, the pressure to keep up with trends can cause anxiety and dissatisfaction as individuals compare themselves to others, creating a feeling of inadequacy if they do not measure up. This mental enslavement distracts from more profound pursuits in life and stifles creativity. Ultimately, breaking free from consumer culture requires conscious effort. People must reconnect with their true desires and values rather than those imposed by society. By redefining what brings meaning to their lives, individuals can escape the shackles of consumerism and embrace a more authentic existence, fostering individuality rather than complacency in a world fixated on consumption. In today's digital age, technology has emerged as a powerful force that can create a new form of servitude, binding individuals to their devices and social media for validation and connection. Smartphones, computers, and online platforms are designed to be addictive, constantly drawing users back for more likes, shares, and notifications. This relentless pull can lead to a dependency that diminishes genuine human interactions and self-worth, as individuals seek affirmation from external sources rather than within themselves. Nietzsche's warnings about losing individuality resonate strongly in this context. People may find themselves conforming to the standards set by online culture, where popularity and perceived success often overshadow authentic self-expression. The need to curate a perfect online image may stifle creativity and individuality, reducing people to mere participants in a digital facade rather than allowing them to explore their true identities. Furthermore, the pressure to remain connected can contribute to feelings of anxiety and isolation. Ironically, while technology aims to connect us, it can also create a sense of loneliness when individuals feel compelled to compare themselves to others' highlight reels. This disconnect from real life can turn into a modern form of mental slavery. To break free from this cycle, individuals must cultivate mindfulness in their technology usage, recognizing when it becomes a tool of control rather than empowerment. By prioritizing authentic connections and self-reflection, people can reclaim their autonomy and foster deeper relationships and fulfillment beyond the screen. In contemporary society, the rise of mental health issues has become a significant concern, often representing a form of psychological enslavement. Many individuals grapple with anxiety, depression, and feelings of inadequacy, largely fueled by societal pressures and expectations. Nietzsche's exploration of the human condition sheds light on these struggles, as he emphasized the importance of confronting life's inherent challenges rather than avoiding them. He believed that true freedom comes from embracing our struggles and finding meaning in our experiences. People today frequently seek to escape discomfort through quick fixes, whether it's medication, social media validation, or consumerism, without addressing the root causes of their emotional pain. This avoidance can lead to a cycle where individuals feel trapped in their mental health struggles, losing sight of their potential and individuality. Nietzsche warned against this kind of avoidance, arguing that it leads to a diminished existence, where individuals fail to realize their true capabilities and purpose. Moreover, the stigma surrounding mental health can further enslave individuals, making them feel isolated or ashamed of their struggles. Instead of seeking help or understanding, many hide their issues, perpetuating a sense of loneliness and helplessness. To break free from this psychological enslavement, individuals must cultivate resilience and self-awareness. By facing their fears and embracing vulnerability, they can reclaim their freedom and work towards authentic self-expression. In doing so, they honor Nietzsche's call to confront the complexities of existence and discover their unique paths in life. Education plays a crucial role in shaping individuals and their ability to think critically, yet many systems today may inadvertently limit this essential capacity. Nietzsche expressed concerns about the dangers of conformity and the prevailing tendency to prioritize standardized thinking over creativity and individuality. In many classrooms, a rigid focus on memorization and standardized tests often stifles students' curiosity and willingness to question the world around them. Instead of fostering independent thought, education can sometimes produce passive learners who accept information without critical analysis. This aligns with Nietzsche's critique of the herd mentality, where individuals conform to the norms and expectations set by authority figures rather than developing their own viewpoints. When students are discouraged from expressing their thoughts or challenging ideas, they may grow into adults who lack the confidence to pursue their passions or think for themselves. Moreover, an overemphasis on grades and achievement can lead to fear of failure, causing students to avoid risk-taking and exploration. When creativity is sidelined in favor of rote learning, students lose the opportunity to develop their unique talents and perspectives. To encourage true personal growth, educational systems should aim to cultivate an environment that values curiosity, critical thinking, and diverse viewpoints. By integrating lessons that provoke thoughtful discussions and encourage self-expression, education can empower individuals to break free from conformity and become active participants in their lives. In doing so, they honor Nietzsche's vision of a society filled with individuals who are willing to challenge norms and forge their own paths. To break free from modern forms of slavery, individuals must embark on a journey of self-awareness, creativity, and personal growth. The first step in this process is cultivating self-awareness, which involves understanding one's own thoughts, feelings, and desires. By reflecting on what truly matters to them, beyond societal expectations, people can identify the influences that might be confining them. This clarity empowers individuals to make choices aligned with their authentic selves rather than simply following the crowd. Embracing creativity is another crucial element in finding true freedom. Engaging in creative activities not only fosters self-expression but also encourages innovative thinking. Whether through art, writing, music, or problem-solving, creativity allows individuals to explore new perspectives and challenge conventional norms. This exploration can be liberating and can help break the chains of conformity that often lead to dissatisfaction. Personal growth also plays a vital role in achieving freedom. Setting personal goals and stepping outside comfort zones are essential for building resilience and confidence. By facing challenges head-on and learning from failures, individuals can develop a sense of agency over their lives. Nietzsche emphasized the importance of confronting obstacles as a means to realize one's potential. Embracing adversity can lead to profound personal transformation. Ultimately, by prioritizing self-awareness, nurturing creativity, and committing to ongoing personal growth, individuals can reclaim their freedom from modern enslavement in all its forms. This journey not only enriches their lives but also inspires others to pursue their own paths of authenticity and fulfillment. In conclusion, Friedrich Nietzsche's warnings about conformity, complacency, and the dangers of modern societal pressures offer valuable lessons for today's individuals. His insights remind us of the importance of embracing our individuality and pursuing authentic lives rather than succumbing to the chains of modern slavery, whether through consumerism, technology, or mental health struggles. As we reflect on our daily lives, it is crucial to recognize the subtle ways in which we may become trapped, whether by societal expectations, a relentless pursuit of material possessions, or the need for validation from others. Nietzsche's philosophy encourages us to confront these influences head-on and to seek deeper meaning in our experiences. By cultivating self-awareness, creativity, and resilience, we can break free from the limitations imposed by external forces. Moreover, it is essential to foster environments, be it in education, work, or personal relationships, that promote critical thinking and encourage individuals to challenge conventional norms. By doing so, we not only honor Nietzsche's vision but also empower ourselves and those around us to explore their true potential. Ultimately, the journey toward true freedom involves continuous self-exploration and the courage to forge our own paths. As we embrace authenticity and resist the pressures to conform, we can create a society that celebrates individuality and nurtures personal growth. Let us take Nietzsche's lessons to heart and strive towards lives filled with purpose, creativity, and genuine connection.